Type of beyond just obviously 25 points. What type of presence did Jimmy kind of give you guys?
Uh, Two-way player that plays hard on both sides of the ball. Just another high IQ guy out there. Thinks the game similar to me and Draymond and how we see it. So it was good to just being the first time we're with him, just to kind of pick his brain, see what he likes, and I think it worked out for us, especially in the second half.
When you say he thinks the game's similar to you and Draymond, what do you mean by that?
I think our ability to just read what's going on the floor, both with what we have out there as a lineup, but also what the team is, what the defense is trying to throw at us. And so we saw some things that we liked, some matchups we liked, and we got Jimmy the ball a bunch in the post and kind of let him do his thing. So I think that, and then in the timeouts, me, Dre, and Jimmy were talking a lot, and a lot of the same kind of words were coming out of all three of our mouths, and so you just kind of see just from the jump we think alike.
You guys line 13 times. I mean, it's something you guys don't do. How big is that?
I think it's big, and I think also when JK comes back, he gets to the line a bunch, and so it puts a presence. And I think those games where we lose the game, like the Utah game, like for me, if I get fouled on a ball that got stripped from me, that kind of calms the crowd and lets us set our defense. And so I think it helps us, especially late game, if we're close, if we're up 3 and we need a bucket or something like that, and the crowd's really into it. I think him getting to the free throw line, being able to make 2 shots, and then us being able to set up our defense. I think that's really where it helps.
Oh, Jimmy, a lion out there, the force of presence he has. How do you feel his presence when you're out there?
Yeah, I think, like I said, the two-way guy that we feel confident for him on offense against any matchup and defensively on any matchup. And so just his presence out there, you can feel it as another guy out there. And so I think when he's out there, good things happen for us as a group.
And I know the last few days have been emotional, obviously, but does it feel like almost like this fresh start for this final 30-game stretch?
I wouldn't say a fresh start. I think it's new, it's different. We're all adapting to what Jimmy brings, and Jimmy's adapting to what we bring. And I think it's always good when you can win the first game. It's good stuff to talk about. But I think there's so much that we can improve on as a collective whole, and helping Jimmy be the best version of Jimmy. And so I think it's a good start. We have another opportunity in Milwaukee to do so. And yeah.
Jimmy, why was it important for you to have Butler III back your jersey?
Because I am the third, and it's actually a year today of the passing of my father. So this was big for me to change it and realize that I am his son. So I'm very grateful, and that's why I'm Butler III now.
That's going to be for the rest of the season and going forward, yeah.
Forever and ever.
How do you feel today?
Tired, extremely tired. Like somebody that had a month off. Not that I wanted a month off, but I got going a little bit. I got to do a ton more of conditioning, but I'll get it back. It's only a matter of time.
You got to the line 13 times, which is normal for you, but it's like they're fourth fewest in the league in free throws. Can you feel how much that kind of helps what they've been missing?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. There's so much space out there on the floor, too, that I just get to do what I do best. So I'm happy to drive in there and kick the ball out whenever I don't have a layup or I can't get fouled. Game is very, very, very simple here, and they make it so easy for me. They're looking to get me going all the time. So I just got to do my job, put the ball in the basket or get to the free throw line.
Steph said that you guys are almost the opposite type of players. He was like looking at the stat sheet with the amount of threes, free throws, all that, and how that could be a good mix. I mean, I'm just curious. He played one game with him, but do you feel that almost like the opposite nature?
They say opposites attract in a lot of ways in life, and I don't think I could be a better complement to him and vice versa, in the sense that they're not leaving him ever. Probably 2 people would never leave him. So there's so much space for everybody else. And I get the easy job. I'm playing one-on-one, or I'm playing in so much space. And then everybody's looking for him, and everybody's looking to get him open. And at the same time, he's looking for everybody else. So it's so great to play with somebody like that.
Steve called you a lion tonight, said that you're such a presence, you could feel it. Just your reaction to being called a lion and how you kind of just embody your presence out on the court.
I appreciate it, but I think we got a lot of those lines. Draymond probably being the biggest one. He's always barking at somebody in a good way, because he wants to win, and he wants to win every possession, and he wants to win every single game. Home, road, doesn't matter. And I like that. I like that fieriness that everybody has. Tonight was one of many, so we want to get it rolling.
Free throws, you could see you and Draymond kind of talking to each other. What was that like as far as feeding off of that and almost learning on the fly with Draymond?
I mean, he's telling me what he sees, and I'm telling him what I see. Hell, I don't know too many of the plays right now anyway, so he's definitely telling me where to go on the floor. I'm grateful. He's shown me so much grace and understanding that I am new here, even though I've been around the league for so long. He's showing me the way, and I'm very thankful for Draymond.
I think Steve said he gave you like 3 plays. You weren't able to go through shoot around because the physicals weren't done yet. Like, how much do you actually know of the offense and defense while you were out there today?
I know, but I've been in Miami for 6 years, damn near. So it's kind of like I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I kind of go back to what we were doing over there, and I gotta get that out of my mind very, very quickly. But they understand, and they're barking at me, hey, no, this is how we do it, this is how you got to do it. It'll come with time. Hopefully that time is Monday, that I don't make as many mistakes. But I will say that I am trying.
Still able to do what you do, though. You guys hit the line as many times as you did. You still were able to drive and kick, still kind of be able to find your spots. Like, do you feel like it's only going to get that much better once you learn the system?
Oh,
They were
without a doubt.
saying that the Heat system and the Golden State system are kind of similar too.
It's one and the same, but it always helps whenever you have everybody on the roster, everybody on the coaching staff continually telling me to be who I am, be myself, and it'll work out just fine. So, I was trying to do what I thought was right, and then it was like, oh, well, everybody's telling me to be me, so go do it. And then I think we played a little bit better because I was out there being myself.
You're obviously trying to show them what you can do and bring to this team. They often say a lot of the things you do best is what they need. But like, what was it like for you to watch Steph in that third quarter?
Man, I normally get to watch him on TV as he's an opponent. But you're talking about a killer. You're talking about a lion, somebody that wants to win, that's going for the kill every time. That's who he is. That's who he's been for a very long time. So I'm grateful to be his teammate and ride alongside him. And I get to see it for a very long time here now.
What did you see in your new team, in that you're down 20-some points, like 10, 12 minutes later, you're up 20 points.
Mhm.
It's pretty extraordinary turnaround in a short period of time.
I just see the no quit factor in everybody. I'm smiling, having fun, knowing that we're gonna get it going. We just gotta get some stops, play without fouling, get the ball up the floor and play fast. I probably slowed everybody down a lot because I'm out of shape. But other than that, we knew we could win this game.
Hey, Jimmy, was there any point on Wednesday before obviously the news broke where you're like, no, I'm hearing this rumor, or this rumor's dying, and were you thinking maybe I'm not getting out of here?
Oh no, that was yeah. I knew I was going somewhere. Whether they were sending me to Flamengo down in Brazil, I knew that I was going somewhere. But I'm glad that it is here. I'm grateful to be able to play basketball for a top organization like this one. So I want to put everything behind me and focus on it now and moving forward. But like I always say, I don't got nothing bad to say about them. I'm grateful for my time there.
I'm sure that you're excited to play in the Bay Area for the first time, but how nice it is actually to be on the road around the guys for like this long stretch of period.
Yeah, it's great. We just got some cold cities that we're in. I haven't been in too many cold cities in a very long time. But it's good, played some dominoes with Dre last night. I'm not gonna tell y'all who won. I'm pretty sure he got to talk on his mic too. So y'all ask him. But it's fun. I get to learn my guys, be around them. Life is good right now.
Playing this building many times as an opponent, was there anything special or significant about doing so tonight in your first game with Golden State?
Yeah, so much. This is where I began my career. Like I said, my father passed a year ago today. Today's the birthday of one of my very, very, very good friends, and I'm sorry I can't be there celebrating your dinner tonight. But like life comes full circle and it works in the craziest ways. And then I'm 10 now, and we got a dub against Chicago. So we take them as they come.
Without revealing who won dominoes, Draymond called himself the Michael Jordan of dominoes. Do you agree with that assessment?
Now, sure, yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say that. But what I will say is, no offense to MJ, but which version of MJ is he? That's the question.